right, so we've got on the left a clone Adira, and on the right is an actual Adira, full size. And so, you know, I bought this one on the left knowing it was a clone, and I liked it. So I think I paid 40 bucks for this or something on eBay. And but it got me thinking, you know, what to look out for if you are buying one of these, because while I was looking on eBay recently, before I bought this one, I wanted to make sure I wasn't getting another clone. And when you're shelling out a couple $100, you know, you want to kind of start zooming in and noticing some differences. And so left side, clone, right side, real. First things first, the real one's heavier. And I think that the steel on the real one is even a little bit thicker. It might be hard to sort of see, but once again, the right is the real one, the left is the fake one. But just some things to look out for. The real one has this smooth screw right there. You see that one with my thumb's at? And the clone does not. That's something to look out for. Obviously the color's not so good on these, but the texture on the real one is raised. I don't know if you can see that, but whereas the texture on the fake one is receded, it's carved down in. The fake has a flat face right here. The real one has this ridge. It's hard to see, but there I'm kind of, and then the hole around the lock is, it's rounded over on the real one, whereas it's perfectly like flat, smooth on the fake one. That's something to look out for. Backside. You can see how the spacer goes up higher on the real one and it's smaller on the fake one. And you can see how the grips taper. You see how they taper, and on the other one they just kind of stay thick. And hey, I'm not complaining. In my opinion, the clone is a good knife. I mean, I would just use this as a beater all day. You know, the clone has some retention kind of right here, some resistance. If you pull down the lock hard enough, it kind of goes. That's the clone. I'd say if you can pick one of these up for 30 bucks, go for it. It's probably not real Magna Cut, probably not. This one, I remember when I got this, because I had this one first, and then I got this one and I was like, oh, this is like loose. Feels like looser, but you know, you just got to give a little flick of the wrist. There you go. And it's a, you know, I'm trying to be careful because I don't want to whack my camera stand that's like right here. So, but normally I don't have any problem opening either of these. Of course, now that I'm on camera, it's getting kind of wonky, but yeah, I just thought I'd make this video real quick because I'm trying to just do the world a service before somebody's out there spending their hard-earned money on it. But in my opinion, and I'm talking quiet because my garage door is cracked and I don't want people like thinking I'm talking to myself in here. In my opinion, I like them both, you know? What the hell? Anyways, this is the real Magna Cut, you know? And it's got a deep pocket clips are, you know, similar-ish. But overall, yeah, the more time I've spent with the real one, you start to pick up on the subtleties of like, it's a much more quality knife. And it's big, and it'll, you know, and it's slicey. And so, you know, the fake one, what the heck, you know, spend 30 or 40 bucks, just beat the shit out of this, you know. And I put a little bit of gun grease in there when I first get them, stuff right here. Yeah, gone grease. I just kind of get a little toothpick and I just kind of get in there and I find the points of contact like in there where that, you know, and I just get a little down in there and you can adjust this retention, you know, make it looser or firmer if you want, but all in all, beautiful, you know, I would say go for it if you're thinking about it, but just make sure if you're getting it used on eBay or something, look for these differences. Anyways, I'm out.